What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single-player Let's Play. Last video, we worked on the CSDT and talked a little bit about Alpha 16. I still have some more to talk about Alpha 16, so this video, we will be talking more about Alpha 16. We will be working on the CSDT, but we'll also be making a trip out to the trader. If you end up enjoying this video, please remember to give it a like. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm not 100% in love with the way the CSDT, did I write that down somewhere? I don't remember off the cuff what it stands for. Concentrated Spike Defense Trap. I'm not in love with the way this came out. There's a couple things I don't like about it. First of all, if we're going to be putting these big lights up like we did, we cannot put two CSDTs right next to each other. I was going to leave this gap like this and put another one just like this over here. It's not going to work though. The numbers don't work out. Let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. If we leave an open spot there for the light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, even God, without the light, it doesn't quite work. Well, no, it does, because we just have to count the inside. All right, so just for the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, just for the inside, we'll leave that wall there. This line will have to stay there because it's got to hold the lights. This part will be the part that gets dug out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't work out. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it simply doesn't work out. There's not enough room for both of them, and to have both of them be the exact same dimensions. So what I'm going to do is I am going to also, I don't like the lights right here, right on the edge of the fall. I want them to be one back like I did on this side. This is the perfect light, well, not the perfect light setup, but this is a better light setup. I like to have a little bit of room in there. Also, I don't really like the fact, I don't want to have to use 6 lights for this whole build. I think this whole build should only take 4 lights. All right. So with that said, let's sit back and let's just take a seat here and let's have some goldenrod tea and think about what we're going to do here and how we are going to handle this problem. All right. So what we're going to do is, all right, I'm coming up with dimensions for this thing, and these are going to be staple dimensions that I will use in every one of these CSDT builds, okay? So, 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're looking at the inside. This is the part where I dig. Yeah, these are going to be the parts where I dig. So, where I dig, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's where I dig, okay? This is an extra one. We can ignore it. That's where I dig. Where I'm going to put the lights, 1, 2, 3, 4 light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only going to be 2 lights. I think these 2 lights, 1 light here, 1 light here, 1 light there, 1 light there, and I think those 4 lights will be enough to light this whole thing up for Horde Night. All right, so it's 15 long. Just remember that, 15 long. Now let's look at it from behind. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15 by 9. I did not write that down. I will try my best to remember it. You guys can let me know in the comments if I forget. So it's a 15 by 9. So let's go ahead and make the next trap, okay? And we're just going to do that. It doesn't really matter where we do it. We're going to do it right here. Let's just do it right here. We'll give a little bit of room in here, and we could start it right here. Okay, so 15 by 9, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. No. Actually, we want to do it in the middle of the road. Why do it in the middle of the road? Nothing. No reason. Strictly for symmetry. We'll make the other one over here. Why not? We'll give it some room. Yeah, it's strictly for symmetry. There's no reason this has to be in the middle of the road. I'm going to do it just because I don't like the fact of it only being off to one side. It just bothers me for no real good reason. All right, so the road is... let's do this. Let's find the middle of the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The middle of the road will be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, well then that's easy enough. Half of 9 is 8. So we go 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. that should be 9, and it should be right in the middle of the road. Let's double check our quick math. All right, so from the edge of the road, it's 1, 2, 3 on this side. From the edge of the road over here, it is 1, 2, 3 on this side. It is right in the middle of the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're good to go. All right, so it's got to be 15 long. So let's go ahead and make 15. Now, 15 was just the digging part, so that does count for there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should be where I have to dig. Chug, 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 chug. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. Damn. I got a little sidetracked. Came up to the 8th Day Bar and Grill. You know, had a few drinks. You know, whatevs. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to work. My bad. My bad. All right. So the next thing we're going to want to do for the CSDT. I am saying CSDT. Okay. For the CSDT is we are going to be working out here during the night. So because we're going to be working out here during the night, I do want to put the lights up next. So the lights are going to be the next thing that's going to go up, and that way we can work out here during the night without, you know, it being like overly dark. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's get some lights up. And we will go to the trader in the morning. So don't you guys worry about that. We'll definitely get there. All right, so here we are. Okay, so the lights go four from each end. 1, 2, 3, 4, light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. And they do go one back, so that's going to be the hole. So the lights go right there, 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 and there. And I'm hoping that's all the lights we will ever need. Oh boy, look at this. We are out of wood frames. Well, we could pick up some wood frames, but I'm just going to make some more because I don't feel like picking them up. I like the way that they're marking where I'm going to be able to, where I'm going to have to dig. It makes it a lot easier for me. So let's go. How much can we make? 400. Let's go and make another. Let's go ahead and make another 100 wood frames. And we'll stop that. And we'll get some wood frames made. Okay, so here we go. Wood frames are supposed to be, these lights are supposed to be 11 off the ground. Why? I don't know. That's what these lights, the lights that are already in the game are 11 off the ground, so that's what I'm going to stick with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Looking good, looking good. All right, so let's take that out. Let's put this right on. Boom. Looking good. And let's switch it on. And there we go. First light's done. I'm getting pretty good at this, right? Getting pretty quick. All right, let's do the other ones, shall we? No zombies, huh? Interesting. 1, 2. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And we'll put that in there. Turn it on. All right. I really like these lights, man. These things are freaking cool. You know, I've been struggling with lights in this Let's Play. You know, they just haven't been brightening things up the way I thought they should. But these lights are really, really cool. I like these lights quite a bit. All right, guys. I think that will be plenty bright enough. So let's start digging this out. Okay, so we got to put that up there, get that out of there. We are going to need our trusty pickaxe and our shovel. And let's mark this to dig. There we go, and we'll mark this one as well. I'm going to purposely leave my mining helmet off because I want to see, you know, what it looks like as it gets really dark in here. So I'm just kind of curious. All right, so let's start talking about Alpha 16. There's a lot more stuff that Madmole said about Alpha 16, and I've been waiting to talk about it, and now is a good time. Just remember, Madmole himself said this is just some of the stuff I'm personally pretty sure we can accomplish. So no guarantees. He's personally pretty sure. So, you know, I would imagine most of the stuff is going to be in Alpha 16, and I'm super hyped. Okay, lock picking. oh god, and of course the first thing I read today, might slip to Alpha 17. Allow players to pick locks to unlock doors, safes, and stuff like that. That's a shame that might slip to Alpha 17. Usually if he says something might slip, it's probably, like, definitely going to. So, yeah, you know, lockpicking is a very small thing compared to some of the other stuff they've been talking about. So, alright, blocks and building. Alright, so they have jail cell door. They have iron bar block with outside center and inside edge rotations. They have outside corner stairs. Now, a lot of this stuff you're not going to really understand unless you're, like, heavily into building. But for those of you who are heavily into building, just, you know, you guys are going to love this stuff. And just know that if you're not heavily into building, this stuff is going to make it a lot easier to do building. I need to eat. Features that allow players to easily select any shape for a particular block type might slip to Alpha 17. Now, that I'm kind of upset about. So basically... well, let me read the rest of this, and I'll get back to that in a moment. All right. Unified block system, which allows 24 rotations and texture alignment between blocks. Painting tool that will allow for multiple textures and colors for greater building variety. Bulletproof glass and rain gutters. Okay. So, I don't know how many of you guys watch me play a little game called Empyrean. Empyrean's a space survival game. Really cool game. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. And the cool thing about Empyrean, one of the coolest things about Empyrean, and Empyrean was the first game I've ever noticed do this. I'm not saying it's the only game that's ever done it. I'm saying it's the first game I noticed to do this. Alright, so, you know how, like, these games operate? We've been playing these games ever since Minecraft. You have basic blocks you can build with, and then you have blocks with angles, blocks in different shapes, and you just have a lot of blocks. And just in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, we'll just look at it right now. We'll look at wood. Alright, so right here we've got wood frame full center, inner corner, ramps, wedges, and there's like a ton of these. Like, they're all over the place. And if you want to build with a lot of these things, you have to build that block and have it with you and place it down. Also, there's no coloring in this game as of yet, and we'll get into that in a moment. So what Empyrean did, and again, I'm going to reiterate because I don't want people to get upset. This game did it first. I don't know if Empyrean's first game to do this. Probably not, but it's first... Sorry. It's the first game I've ever seen do it. Alright, and what they do is, basically, instead of having all these blocks, instead of having ramps and wedges and inner corners and all these blocks, you have one block, okay? You'll have the main block. And then what you do is, when you have out that main block, you will right-click, and what it'll do is it'll bring up an entire page of block formations that you can use. And so imagine, like, you have the wood frame, and you put it in your inventory, and you pull it out in your hands, and you right click. You'll have a whole mess of blocks you can choose from. Let's say you want to use wood frame ramps. You choose wood frame ramps, and then you just put down wood frame ramps. Is it realistic? No. It's a little bit magical. And this is actually not as lit up as I thought it was going to be. Wonder if I should use a combination of this stuff with torches as well. Do torches look good on these? No, they look like crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about that. That is not lit up as much as I thought. I'll probably use torches and these. I don't want to make multiple, like 6 of these things though. So, anyway, I'll probably make some torch stands. I'll think about that in between videos. Anyway, so you'll be able to, like, choose from a bunch of different blocks, and Empyrean's been doing that for, I don't know when they made that update. It feels like almost a year ago, but maybe it hasn't been that long. And it's been great. I've been loving it. And now 7 Days to Die is going to do it as well. And thank God, man. Thank God. A lot of people get upset with these early access games when one, game copies off another. Like, oh, this game's too much like that. Why are you playing Conan? It's just a ripoff of Ark. And, whether you think these games are ripoffs or not, or... Whoa! Jesus Christ. Switch! What the fuck? Jesus. Scared the shit out of me, bro. Why you scare me like that? That legitimately scared me. Like, I'm kind of shaking. Like, that thing where you're not really shaking in real life, but you feel like you are inside. I got that. Like that roller coaster. Your stomach dropped out of the bottom of you feeling. Oh, come on. All right. Let's do this. Dance, punk. You are a punk-ass bitch, I swear to God. Alright. Man, I'm just, kind of... Oh my God, I lost wellness! Probably because I was stunned or something. I don't know. Oh man, that's I'm not feeling very comfortable now. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so basically you could put down whatever block you want, and it's friggin' awesome. And you only have to have one basic block. It's going to clear everything up. It's going to make everything easier. It's going to make the game 10 times better, pretty much in every single way imaginable. The other thing they're going to be doing that kind of correlates with this is they're going to be introducing a paint tool. And I didn't see him say that the paint tool... yeah, he didn't... Hold on. Okay. He didn't say that the paint tool would be pushed back. He did say that the texture tool might. Or, not texture tool, but the block... what do they call it? Easily select... The block shape selector... whatever you want to call it. He said that might be pushed back to Alpha 17, but the paint tool, he did not say that. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get the paint tool. And I've seen him playing around with the paint tool in his videos. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get the paint tool. So, yeah, so the paint tool is kind of like the same idea. I'm going to have to count here. 1 second. 1. Okay, so I've dug down in all the corners. Now I can talk to you guys without having to count. Anyway, so the paint tool is just going to be like, you know, you kind of, it is what it sounds like. You put down your blocks and then you can paint them. It's pretty sweet. So the paint tool is going to be awesome, and it's a shame that the block tool isn't going to make it. But anyway, let's move on. Items, traps, and weapons. Okay, this is going to get you guys excited. Flamethrower traps, arrow traps, Molotov cocktails, bow progression. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says. And auto turrets. So that is going to be freaking awesome. Blueprint feature might slip to Alpha 17. Now, I didn't think this blueprint feature was going to make it into Alpha 16 anyway. It sounds like a really crazy thing. Again, it's from Empyrean. Again, I don't know if Empyrean was the first one to do it. As a matter of fact, I know they weren't. Space Engineers did this before Empyrean. Basically, what Empyrean has a thing in the game called the Factory. I think it's called the Factory, or the work. No, it's the Factory. And basically, what you could do is you could go in there and get blueprints from the internet, or you could save your own blueprints, and like you could save your own blueprints and make them in another game or something. Basically, you can build a ship, and then you can save the ship as a blueprint, and then you can go into another world and then start up that blueprint, and then basically once you find a blueprint you want, you have to put all of the resources into it. Let's say you make a ship that costs 200 iron and 100 copper. You find the ship, it asks for those materials, you put those materials in the into the factory, and then there's a certain amount of time for the ship to be built, and then you have your ship and you spawn it out into the world. It's a really cool mechanic, and I know Space Engineers did it first, and I loved it when Space Engineers did it, and I love it now that Empyrean's doing it, and the Fun Pimps are going to be doing it. They're going to have set things that you could build. Like what they showed in the videos was that they're going to be like houses, like little bases, little mini bases, kind of just like bases. And I don't know if the Fun Pimps are going to allow you to do what Empyrean does. Basically, with Empyrean, you could go onto the workshop and download other people's creations and then build them in your own game. And I don't know if the Fun Pimps are going to do that. It would be pretty freaking epic if they did. I mean, imagine the killing cage. Imagine if there was a setup where I could go on the workshop and upload that as a blueprint, and then you guys could get the blueprint, farm all the materials, pour it into the blueprint, and then just have the base be built. I mean, come on, guys, that would be freaking awesome. That would be absolutely ridiculous. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I didn't think it was going to make it in Alpha 16. The Fun Pimps still say there's a chance it might make it in Alpha 15. Honestly, I don't think there's much of a chance that's going to make it into Alpha 16. All right, so let's get a little turned around down here. There we go. Okay, what else? More character options. These extend to UMA zombies as well. New beards, more haircuts, and new clothing. Who cares? I mean, clothing is cool, but I don't know. That's not really the stuff that, gets me going. New and redone animals replace bears, stag, and pig. They were generic Unity. Okay, so this is a thing that developers do, and we see it in early access, but I don't know if they do it in other games as well. But basically, Unity is the engine that this game is built on, and what the devs do is they use some of Unity's like pre-built assets, like an asset it would for like deer and pigs and bears. That's why if you play some of these games, you'll see deers, pigs, and bears in other games that look like they're from 7 Days to Die. It's because they're using Unity's assets. I don't know if they have to pay for those or if they come with the engine, but they're basically assets that Fun Pimps didn't make, and they use them as placeholders as they build the game until they're ready to make their own assets. And basically, the Fun Pimps are making their own assets now. They're going to make bears, pigs, and deer. I don't know, maybe rabbits as well. I don't see rabbits there. But yeah. Replace hornets with zombie vultures. Add snakes to the desert and plains. Oh man, it's gonna be like freaking Starvation mod. What else? And wolves to appropriate areas. I also heard that the Fun Pimps want to make the wolves. This is not gonna be an Alpha 16, probably not even 17. And who knows? This might never be in the game. But they were talking about trying to make the wolves tameable, which I think would just be ridiculous. All right, guys. I'm going to actually pause the video here because I do want to do the trader, and we're really getting to the end of this video. So we pause the video. I'm going to continue working here, and in the morning we will go to the trader. Let's see what this clown's got. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I am doing a single-player modded series of 7 Days to Die. I did start one, and I'm playing Starvation mod, and I just want to let you guys know I've got a trader right next to me in that game. So it's pretty cool. I'm very happy about that.
Take your time.
What's up, bro? Oh, see, if I was there, oh man, I probably sold him this actually. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and sell. All right, sell that, and that, and that. Sell. I did use the night vision goggles that were fully repaired. They still are crap in my opinion. I don't really like them. I don't think they work very well. So I just sell them all. All right, so what do we got? 52,000. Oh, it's right here. I was adding them all up, and I was like, oh, it's right here. Never mind. All right, what do you got for me, bro? What do you got? Let's take a look at his secret stash. I will take all of that. Rebar frames. I don't really need any. I've got like 350. Repair kits. Heavy bedded chest armor. I've already got that. What else you got for me? Military fiber. We'll buy that. Cement mixer. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need any of this. All right, books. I probably sold you all these. I don't need any of them. Resources. Should we buy 100 iron? Yeah, whatever. Might as well. Why not? What else do we have to do with our money? All right, pistol stuff. Don't care. Duct tape. I will buy all of that. Animal hide. I don't really need it. I'll buy the brass. Paper. Fertilizer. I will buy that. Don't really care about any of this stuff. Might as well. Actually, that means I might as well buy this as well. And this. And this. And this. Do you see the correlation here? I need guns. Or bullets. Alright, so clothes. I'm not really going to need any clothes. I'll just look through this really quickly. Nah, don't need any of that. Weapons. Nail, spike club. No. This is an assault shotgun. Don't really care. We don't need any rockets. We don't need iron crossbow bolts. Steel crossbow bolts. I'll buy those. Why not? Sure. Don't need any of that. Mini blind top sheet. I guess that's for... Alright, I guess that's for your windows. Should I play around with those? Who cares, right? It's only money that I don't need. Oil, no, but... ooh, he's got a lot of this. Oh, wow, that okay, so I'm actually don't have as much money as I thought. Cooking animal fat, don't really care. Well, I'm gonna need torches, why not? Don't care about any of that. Okay, guys. Did some wheeling and dealing there. I am going...
Friend.
Okay, my friend, I like that. Bro, you are okay in my book. Not great. You're not great, but you're good. I'm glad you're not dead. Okay, that's about as nice as I can be. I want to get to that bookshelf behind him. Damn it! Can I get to that bookshelf maybe from the back? No, you can't loot through iron bars. Damn it! I don't think there's any way to get to that bookshelf. Oh, I'm so close. So close. Alright. Whatever, guys. We're going to call this one here. That's going to be it for this episode. I will see you next time. Till then, take it easy.